Hi, for today's teardown, this. So, if you have ever been into an aircraft and have used the lavatory, you may have noticed in the middle of the ceiling a big smoke detector that in the case of the lavatory is more precisely a smoker detector, because it is quite unlikely the lavatories suddenly take fire. So they are there mainly to detect smokers in the lavatories, as it is forbidden. And if it was a Boeing aircraft, you probably had this exact model of smoke detector. So just this side poking out of the ceiling, of course. We have what seems to be power LED, two push buttons maybe for reset or test, loudspeaker, and the smoke detector module itself with a red alarm LED. And I do not know so far if it is photoelectric or ionization smoke detector. It is moving a little bit around, but maybe will it come? Not sure. I am comparing with the other one now. I have two of them actually, so I will need to take it apart further to see what we have exactly in here. So two screws here, one connector on the side here, made in Japan, and here is the model number and information sticker. Small detector assembly made by Jamco in Japan with a Boeing specification number, the weight, and here the manufacturing date of March 1997. The other one I have is the same, a little bit more modern, as you can see, 1 year later. And I had them both for €1 on British eBay. So I have no idea how to take this apart. I guess I will start with the two screws here. This one is loose, by the way, so it may be possible to repurpose them and reuse them if I find the pinout. This is loose as so. Okay, so the cover is coming off like this. There are part numbers inside the cover, little foam assembly, and we have at the bottom here the circuit board, actually just a circuit board which might be attached with two little things here that I will try to undo real quick. Real quick, I said. Okay, this is the proper real quick, and actually there is one screw at the back which may be to remove the sensor assembly by itself. Not sure. It should come off. Oh, maybe I see a little bit of a thing here. Yes, in fact there is a spring you have to undo, and it allows you to, so in fact yes, you can replace the detector module just with removing the front cover while it is still installed into the aircraft ceiling. So it is nice. I would like to remove completely this PCB for further inspection, but I guess here we are. Okay, so empty box, here the PCB. We have big loudspeaker here made by Murata. Under it there is some stuff, so I will try to undo more screws. Oh, it is weird because in fact these particular screws here are actually imperial screws, it seems, while the no, they are all imperial. It is quite another word for something made in Japan, but as it is aircraft grade, maybe they had to use imperial parts. So here is what we have. Quite interesting. So the input connector, two relays, big diodes, maybe for protection of power input, 8-pin chip with a weird number on it, some passive parts, yes, two very nice push buttons, and you can see they were used quite a lot because the cover is all then melt. It seems they did use a pencil to press them. LED with long LEDs, the standoff for the detector itself, two relays, the speaker here, and here the probably sound generating device. In fact we have just 3 wires going to it, plus, minus, and sound input, it seems. And they are aircraft grade Teflon wires. And very nice aluminium standoffs here, by the way. So we are left with the most interesting part, which is the smoke detector. And look at this, ionization smoke detector. Contains radioactive material, do not disassemble. Return to Jamco for disposal. Americium 0.7 microcurie. Very interesting. So I wonder if we have 1 or 2 screws. As it is written, do not disassemble. I will take it apart. In fact, it is a plastic cover, so the americium must be enclosed into a metal box inside. So we have all the information with little radiation sticker. I guess I have a second screw in here. And no idea of how to open it. Ah, screw on the side. It is very simple but efficient. So one here, and probably one more here behind this sticker, which is already coming off, by the way. And here we have some kind of a safety screw. It seems to be some kind of torque feed. So let me grab my box of security bits. This one. Which one will I take? Maybe this. Seems too big actually. Still too big. It is a problem with these torque screws. With a smaller one it is really hard to tell which one is the correct one. Okay, so let's undo this security screw. As you can see, very secure screw. And here we are left with this unit, on which it is again written do not disassemble. I guess the sticker is keeping it closed. Yes, like this. So now it is opened and now we have alpha radiation poking out. Most probably this thing is coming off. So we have a few electronic parts at the back. I can see mostly resistors and a few transistors. Yes. And all in the middle we have the americium piece, and this is a sensor probably. Yes, you have your ionization here, and if you have any smoke it will create an arc or electrical discharge between these two parts most probably. So let me grab my dosimeter, but as it is mostly making alpha radiation, I am not sure if I will find anything with a dosimeter. No, in fact, nothing in particular to detect. So here is what we have. So this metal cover, we have a mesh over it to let the smoke go in. For some reason, I am not sure why they did include a screw with a bolt in this. So maybe it is just to create one more electrode for the sensing of the smoke. As this might be ground or something like this, and they must be using it as a part of the process to detect the smoke, I guess. Okay, so let's put it back together. So from now it is completely safe because it is shielded in the metal. That will stop the alpha radiation, and as you can see, as you did see, the americium is really just a little thing in the middle. So as long as you do not touch it and do not chew it and so on, it is pretty harmless. Quite maybe 3 millimeters side square of americium. Quite a big one actually. In the previous ionization smoke detectors I did check, the americium bit was smaller. I try to align properly the lead. Okay. And here we are. So I will put this back together for my safety. So about the electronics, I am checking if it seems to be easy or not to retro-engineer and actually use the smoke detector. There is no power rating written on the box, but maybe I can find a datasheet for the thing with a pinout. I will check. If I find anything, it will be in the video description, because in fact I have 2 of them, so if the sensor parts are still good, I could use them actually. Okay, so this was quite a fun one. I wanted to take one of them apart for a very long time, and I am happy to finally have 2 of them for €1, which is not bad at all. So I will reinstall this. Thanks for watching, bye bye.